Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's your boy George for DGTV. DGTV, Delaware Valley. Like, subscribe, and share. This is a very important video because I haven't did one of these in such a long time. It's a pest control video. Pest control tips that can help out everybody. It's very important stuff, very easy stuff. I'll make it as easy as I can to understand why I'm doing what I do and what I recognize and what I see and the processes that I use. So again, if you like things like this, leave comments. Very important to like, leave comments, and let's talk about it. Pest control 101, your boy G. What I'm gonna do, I wanted to do this introduction. I'm gonna put the camera on my head and we're gonna go over some things. Inside, outside treatment, your boy DGTV, Pest Control 101. One-on-one as well. DGTV, guys. Let's get into it. Pest control tips. All right, guys, first thing to tell you guys is what I'm using. Here I have insecticide dust, good for crawling insects that's hiding in holes, and it's good for flying insects because they take this, once they get in contact with this powder, they take it back to wherever their nest is. Like I said, they continue to spread the powder around the nest and eventually kills the whole nest. So that's the goal of using insect powder. It gets down into holes and it spreads. Insecticide dust. So we know we have the BG here. Even on the outside of homes, it's good to get cracks and crevices. As a pest control technician, cracks and crevices is the key to success. Cracks and crevices is the key to success. Anything that looks like a hole or a crack in the foundation of a building is what you want to attack. Cracks and crevices. Cracks and crevices. If you see this ant right here, he has a purpose. When you're treating like this, you're not targeting the insect itself, you're targeting the source or the eggs. It's always the eggs as a pest control tech that you want to attack. Forget about the bugs that you actually see. Eggs are the targets. Cracks and crevices and eggs. A strong pest control application is always inside outside. Not every house needs it, but garden style houses for sure needs inside outside treatment, especially this time of the year, spring, summer, when things. Hey, look at that dragonfly just sitting on the line right there. We're not going to attack them and nothing. I just wanted to see if you guys can see them. So cool. They are cool. Look at them. You got to be glad that they're not after us, that they don't sting us. One dragonfly just chilling. It's not even a pond back here, but it's a lot of them flying around. It's always good to get into hidden areas because these are areas in which bugs like to inhabit. That's why you'll see spiders. Some spiders aren't our friends, but some are because they keep the bugs down. And they'll go into a place like that because they know bugs are trying to hide and nest. Hide and nest. That's what bugs do. They just like people. They just want water, food, and shelter. Animals, everything's the same. Water. Yep, we just call them pests because we don't want them around. Same thing with plants, weeds. They call weeds pests, but it really is just we don't want them. And they take up too much space. They're unwanted, but they are living things that wants shelter, water, and food for the most part. That's all it's about. That's all what life is about for everything. Water, shelter, food. Again, cracks and crevices is the key. And I mentioned most living things want water, shelter, and food. But let's not forget the shelter part is for what? To make babies, to lay babies, to grow the kingdom. That's what it's all about. Continue the growth of the colonies. That's the purpose. Same thing here with us humans. So as we change it to water. That butterfly was all that. I don't know if I got it. That butterfly was cool de la. One time was bees was starting to put a nest up in these cracks. Very important to spray cracks, man. Cracks and crevices is where it's at. Look at that butterfly. That was a black one, now a big yellow one. They like the same species, just different color. I just pulled out this this cover here because it's a good place for wasps to make nests. Look at that. See how when it buckles like this, they can hide in there and make nests. So you open it, and what I would do is just hit the corners. Like so, just hit the corners. Another key tip, these windows don't apply, but some windows have cracks and crevices that we can't even see. So sometimes, long as it's not hitting the window, you can go right above door frames and window frames, because the liquid is going to find the cracks if there are cracks. That's what liquid does, it will find it. So keep that up. That butterfly is just awesome. Look at that guy. Hey, hi, I'm not gonna touch you because I'm doing pest control, but you like me. That is a cool butterfly. When it comes to supplies, you can get most of your supplies from your local extermination store, or Amazon has all this stuff available. Very important to get holes. Again, I'll say that 1,000 times. If you got holes and cracks, treat them. Shut down the homes or potential homes for your unwanted guests. It's always good to do pest control on a bright sunny day, because that's when most of your insects are out. And what you want to do is find out where they're going, such as these ants. Now you could either do two things. You can go ahead and flood the homes because you know exactly where they at, or we can dust them, or we could do both. We could hit some of these cracks. The biggest thing about, one of the biggest things about pest control is to know where you're treating or why you're treating. Finding your target species is key. Cracks, crevices, holes, voids are key. Cloudy, rainy days, you're not gonna find your ants. So it's gonna be hard to treat ants if you can't find them. so did I say it right? Cloudy, rainy days, you can't find ants. Sunny, bright days, ants are out working hard, getting that work in. Take your dust bulb and treat like so, right in the hole. Now, since you know this whole area is affected with ants, you can go around and just dust. But the most important thing is to get those those holes that you do see. But you could dust these edges as well. That little hole is tiny because these are small ants. That will definitely complete the outside treatment. We did holes, we did cracks, we did ants, we did hidden voids and shelters. We seen butterflies and dragonflies and ants. Outside adventure is complete. It's time to move inside. Actually, I'm gonna do the front yard. I take that back. Front yard, then inside. DGTV. Wow, last time I was at my good buddy's house, she just started her garden. This thing done blossomed into like, you could tell this is tomatoes. You can just smell it. That is amazing. I know she got rabbits and other vegetable eating vermin. I mean, this thing just blossomed up. That is. Look at the massive sides of this. Is this an eatable? Crabgrass and all kinds of stuff. I forgot the name of that weed, but it's not crabgrass. Not only that I did this kind of pest control, I did lawn pest control. Weed control, if you know what I'm saying. This is cool. You don't need to. That's new growth right there. New grass growth. All cracks and crevices. So we're inside now, and the key about inside treatment is glue boards. See this? You got your crickets coming directly from out here. We got crickets and we got spiders chasing the crickets. All kinds of goodies going on there. All kinds of goodies. Glue boards are very important inside the home, folks. They tell you exactly what's going on. One thing that I do when I'm putting down fresh glue boards is try to date them. These particular glue boards don't have a date box like some. So always put them in boxes. Let me take that back. Not always, but for me, 85% of the time, you put it in the form of a box because it looks like a tunnel. Always remember that. You put it in the form of a box. Like so. Why did we put that there? Because we just saw how extreme.
So there was a praying mantis on the wall. The praying mantis literally was the size of my palm. And I've seen baby praying mantises down there.
Was they wandering through?
Yeah, I was watering and I saw them wandering around. And then also they have oh gosh, I had a spider, and the bee caught the spider.
Where was the snake at?
Oh, the snake had come through it was a garden.
About what is the name of this guy?
Oh, this is an elephant ear. This is started from a bulb. I try to make this tropical every year. So this is elephant ear that started from a bulb. Some of the others I got from Glenside Nursery, some from Home Depot, some
I know exactly what
bulbs. The chocolate, this is a chocolate elephant ear.
Oh, so it's the same. I figure it was the same plant. There's different,
they
species.
They require a lot of water. They have to be watered. If you water them and have excellent sun, you will get tons of yeah. What the hell am I going to
You'll be fine. She's giving us an education, folks. We're getting an education about the garden. Now I looked in the tomatoes. I ain't see none.
Oh, because I pulled some. Here's a tomato over here. dress up. I need to put a shirt on.
This.
All right, so these came from my look how red that tomato is.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, these came from the my
The garden right there.
yeah, these
Yeah,
are
beef
just for
steak
me.
stack, cause you got two
These are
different
all
species
beef
in there.
steaks. Yeah, so the cherry tomatoes actually came from my neighbor's house.
Mm.
So must have been, I don't know, something, a bird must have pooped it in the ground, a seed, and next thing you know, I had cherry tomatoes last year. I'm growing my cherry tomatoes in my rose garden wherever I can find space, and it's been so hot, so my roses aren't doing that great, but probably some beetles have gotten to it. That's why they're looking the way they're looking.
The wasps are enjoying it. Multiple species of wasp.
Oh,
At least they're not out back like they used to be.
The Southwest wasp. I bought this huge, these two, because I wanted something. Peppers will start off green and then they will turn. So then they will turn red. So because I kind of have like a bottom, they're not going to be huge.
That's fine.
But they're still going to be.
It smells good too.
No, that's your basil right here.
What?
And these are just called potato vines. They're just decoration. And wait, I got my fakey.
The
right
whole
here.
garden going one too.
And then over here, wait a minute. This long vine. See, this is going all the way in here.
Wow,
that was a bulb.
there.
That's planted
How
from
deep
above.
you think this guy is in there?
That's gonna go. That's right here. That
Okay,
goes all
it
the
stops
way
there?
into there. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. That's a bulb.
When-
And
There you go.
these caladiums are all bulbs.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing these are all bulbs.
This is
so
so
these
gorgeous.
will come back again next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perennials. Is that what they call them? Or
No,
annuals?
they're actually not supposed to come back. But because I'm planting them as bulbs, they will come back.
Okay. Education's free, y'all.
Right? I'm teaching myself. Literally, I had to teach myself. This is purple basil right here.
What?
Right. Now, it's got a little too hot, but this is my cilantro. So this really...
So you can make a whole pico sauce out of here.
Right.
Pico de gallo.
You know what happens is in the spring, this whole thing is all nothing but cilantro because the seeds, these little flowers, and then the bees pollinate them, so they spread.
Go ahead.
This is a whole ecosystem right here.
Check this knowledge,
y'all. I'm learning it as I go.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some more basil here.
That's good. That's a nice basil.
Now this.
Oh, they go to praying mantis.
There he is, right there.
Look at that mantis, guys. I don't know if he's right there. Oh, he's a young pup.
Oh yeah, he's the baby.
But he's in there just hunting, just holding it down.
Clean the thing out. Clean the thing out.
He just hunting it down out there.
And then
they living it up.
This is supposed to be a I didn't. This is the first time growing this kind of tomato. I had no idea it was going to be this huge. And it's supposed to be like a striped color tomato.
Right.
Somebody might ask, how much does all of this cost?
How much does it cost, Tanya?
Oh, well, I've learned to go cheap and do bulbs as opposed to buying everything fresh from the store, but I can spend into the hundreds. And to me, it's well worth it because it beautifies my house.
It is gorgeous.
Makes it inviting.
It's amazing. A whole salad, y'all.
Yeah, and then right here too.
I know, she got it on the edges.
Right.
And it wasn't like...
This is called a shrimp plant because it looks like a shrimp.
And it's, what color is that? Yellow?
It's yellow, and it has these little
flowers coming up.
Yeah, like one of them kind of fell, like on the ground, but it
Look
looks
at that,
like.
Folks.
Yeah, so that's this
shape.
plant right here, and it'll come back up. It's still nice and it'll still grow.
It's strong.
Oh,
what's the name of this bush? Is this a bush or a tree?
This is a tree. This is a
Japanese
maple tree.
Japanese maple tree.
Yeah, and
that looks like a bush.
Yeah, you trim it in the like springtime. And then it's because what it does is it'll look like a mushroom, a complete mushroom. And it was just too long, so I had to kind of trim it up.
How about that?
Yeah. So in the fall, it'll turn another color, and then in the spring, it comes another color.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's about...
Bonsai.
That's about...
So that was a impressive garden presentation by my friend Tanya there. Let's get back to some pest controlling, and like I always said, always have your glue boards in certain places, dark places, tunnel-like places, corners. Place your glue boards down so you can see what's going on, and then you can treat the area accordingly. Like right now, this corner was a heavy ant corner, but I knew that previously, so we're not going to continue to talk about this corner because I placed that there because of the ants last time I was here.
Let's emphasize that this is a ranch home, so that's why we get so much.
Another thing I do, folks, is I spray vents, I spray lines, I spray pipes, because it's like, you know, it's like a highway to pests for them to get in and out your home. So lines, like cords and wires and pipes and tunnels and cracks and crevices and vents, all these things are dark for the most part. Everybody say hello to Noche. This is Noche. Noche is chilling and living a life. She's sitting on the piano, but she's not, you know, she's not performing. I don't understand. Noche, can we get a tone? One tune. No? Maybe next time, huh? We'll try next time, Noche. Here's another great tip, folks. When you're doing your inside-outside treatments of your homes, like this is a ranch style home with a lot of vegetation front and back. So it's important to do around the windows and doors, because windows and doors have the most gaps. Whether you see them or not, they very gappy. So if you're spraying around those, that shuts down some of the entry. And of course, we got your kitchen. We definitely want to make sure you get behind the stoves. You want to open the cabinet doors where the sink is, because that's where the water is. And that's where the water is, and you can spray the pipes if it's not too damaging. Spray the back, because that liquid will go straight down. Spray the sides. Never hurts to put glue boards in your closet, but these are the most inactive in this particular home. We know where the hot spots are. Around the windows and around the doors is the hottest spots in this home. This glue board got one little spider, and that's about it. That's because it's dark, so we'll leave it in there, because let's collect spiders is not a bad thing. And if you can, folks, it's always a helpful hand to put, if it's accessible, to put glue boards behind your sofas. Why? Because where the floor meets the sofa, it could be dark, which no pests can enjoy. This particular one, I did not put it there because this is not a hot spot overall. All you gotta do here is just, you know, spray and keep things managed. Your glue.
So we clearly have butterflies.
Butterflies and this. Alright guys, we're gonna close out this video now. I want to thank my good friend Tanya for allowing me the opportunity to make the video to show you guys important tips of pest control. She allowed me to use her home. I'm no longer a pest control technician, but I know what I'm doing. But I do treat friends and family if they want me to. That's how that works. This is my friend
George.
Tanya.
Yes,
she's so gracious.
You've
she's so friendly.
You've been coming to me now like almost about 5 years, because it was before COVID, and you come every couple of months, around the clock, on time, responsible, and you've actually treated another one of my friends. They needed, it was an elderly lady. She was having a mice problem. And he eradicated all of them.
That's all it took. But yeah, guys, I mean, pest control is important in your home, especially when you have a lovely garden style home, inside, outside. Remember that. Always use glue boards. They'll tell you what's going on. The glue board with the most activity is where you want to focus at. That's the key today.
Yep.
Focus on where you got the most activity. And use different methods. Bait, dust, spray, in certain areas. It all works. Thank you, Tanya.
Anyway, no problem. Now we out of here.
DGTV signing off.
Yep. Look at the size of that hornet's nest, folks. That is a doozy. I'm getting it about as close as I could possibly get right now. Hopefully I'm zooming in pretty good. That is a active bald-faced hornet nest. Yeah. Those guys will get you. Beware. I'm surprised, since it's such an active children's spot, that the city hasn't come knock that down. Now they probably don't know about it. Oh, I told them.
You did tell them?
Yeah.
Oh man.
They said don't touch it. They weren't gonna touch it or whatever. And I said there's kids that are playing in it, playing in
That's
here.
a fully active hornet's nest. Now, if somebody wanted to be hard-headed little kid, they can really cause a problem. Oh,
right.
DGTV. You seen that bald hornet's nest? Bald face hornet. I got stung by one. It wasn't fun.
Oh no.